What is it that nobody tells you about having children? People tell you but you don't believe it. How much you will love your children. Nobody can convince you that a new person, a complete stranger, one who didn't even exist just a year earlier, will trigger this sort of love. You may have searched years for a person you could marry, but now one is just given to you. Well, that's the man's point of view. Out of seemingly nowhere. I fell in love with my first daughter as I was holding her at the hospital. My wife had some minor complications, and the nurse handed the baby to me. I looked down at her. Suddenly she became slightly agitated. She was moving her head. Then it hit, almost without warning, a sneeze. It seemed to me that it almost knocked off her head, and clearly she was equally distressed. Then we both sensed another one coming on. She tensed up, so did I. What could I do? She lowered her head closer to her chest and held it tightly. I'd swear she clenched her fists. The sneeze came, and in her new defensive position, it was nothing. She had learned how to sneeze, and I had watched her learn. Some fathers say watching their child be born was one of the greatest experiences of their lives. For me, it was watching my little girl learn how to sneeze. The nurse asked me to hand the baby back to her. I was a little bit uneasy at doing this. I understood this child better than she did. She was my baby. How did I know the nurse would be sufficiently gentle? This was my love, not hers. But then the nurse put the baby down on my wife and my wife held the baby, and I could see the same love between the two of them. Children bond to parents, but the bonding of parents to a child is just as strong, maybe stronger. I know parents who deny that love, and I feel deeply sorry for them. If you let your instincts loose, you discover that you have doubled your life, or, if you were deeply in love with your spouse, then at least increased it from 2 to 3, or more, for subsequent children. Children are the greatest joy in life, even better than physics, and all you really have to do is let loose and go for it.